All right, How to Get Rich for Real Part 2. If you've listened to the lessons in Part 1, you're now making more money than you've ever made before because your time is now more valuable. You're a different person. You demand more respect. You command more respect. And even if you're only making a little bit more money than you were previously making, you're still making more money. So now you start to feel a little bit rich. Now, there's a whole bunch of people online who know more about the ins and outs of fucking ISAs and all that bullshit than me. There's a whole bunch of people out there who'll give you a million different tips and tricks to do really how to get your money up. I'm not interested in any of that crap. I'm just going to tell you the truth of how to really make money. There's two things you need to establish. First, you cannot save yourself rich. And I say this because a lot of people are interested in being so frugal, and they think that that's the key to wealth. Being frugal is not the key to wealth. Being frugal will never make you rich. If you're making $5,000 a month and you manage to live your entire life spending $0, you pay no money for food, you pay zero money to get to and from work, you live somewhere for free, and you never need clothes ever, and you save 100% of your $5,000 a month, you will still never, ever be rich. It will still take you 12 years to buy my car. It's not going to happen. The only way, and that's one of my cars, other than the rest, the only way you're ever going to get rich is if you substantially increase your income. This is the first thing. The second thing is, if your income is linked directly to your time, there's only so much time in the day. The first part of this lesson, the first lesson was make your time more valuable. Make those hours you spend working generate you more. That's fine. Unless you can do that exponentially to a crazy sum, unless you can get to some crazy figure. In reality, you're going to need other people doing things for you, or you need something happening without your input so that your time isn't linked to your money. If your time is linked to your money, you're going to run out of time, you're not going to make enough money. So people often say, okay, I understand that. So passive income. There's no such thing as passive income. I hear the word passive income a lot, and there's really not very much which is truly passive income. People say, oh, like property is passive income. No, it isn't. You think buying a house and renting a house is passive income, then you've absolutely never done it. Renting a house means you've got to find tenants, put tenants in there, make sure they pay you on time. The washing machine's broken, you got to go around there and fix that. Oh, the rent's late, you have to go around there and argue with the tenant. Then you have to end up kicking the tenant out. Then you have to try and find another one. The whole apartment's trashed, they've damaged the walls. Renting an apartment's a full-time fucking job, and the return on it really isn't that much. I mean, you buy an apartment for $300,000, you rent it for like $1,000 a month. It really ain't all that. I mean, people, especially old school people, talk about property. Property was the way you became wealthy. You bought a house when you were young and became wealthy. But nowadays, it's not how it's done. Plus, property is very, very slow. Okay, you buy a house now, you're going to be rich or well off when you've paid it off when you're 55, 60. Who gives a fuck about being rich when you're 60? Who cares? I would rather be rich now and broke when I'm 60 than broke now and rich then. I'd happily be broke when I'm 60. I'll fucking rock up in Thailand with a bottle of whiskey and a couple of prostitutes and jizz 5 times a day. I don't give a fuck. I'm old. I don't need clothes or a nice car or nothing. Who cares? You're 60. No one's interested in your Lambo when you're 60. They're interested in your Lambo when you're young and hung like me. So the point is, property and passive income and all this garbage is out the window. You really need to find a way to increase your income. So I'm going to tell you how I did it. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to tell you the basics. What I understood was this. I can't link my time to my money. And I need to find a way to increase my income. So what you need to do is, and it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's mowing grass. It doesn't matter if it's something else. It doesn't matter if it's fucking typing documents. It doesn't matter if it's translating. It doesn't matter what it is. What you need to do is find a service people will pay for. And you need to find someone who will do it cheaper than the price being offered. That's it. It really is that simple. So I'll give you a really quick example. Imagine someone offered you $20 to do something. That's fine. Instead of doing it and wasting an hour of your time, find someone who will do it for $19. Pay them $19 and it's done. This is why I said in the first video, you don't have to own your own business to end up rich. You don't. And you can feel very rich if you double your wages or you do a sales job, that's fine. But you will inevitably, at a certain income point, probably end up owning your own business by doing what I'm describing right here. You get people to do things for you. You're the middleman as such, and this just evolves into your own business. Even some of the people on Twitter, I noticed they're pushing like CBD oil and all this stuff, and they're being affiliates. That's fine. But if I was them, I'd have an affiliate link underneath the affiliate link, which is not just my Twitter page, but I'd put it out to other influential Twitter pages. So instead of getting, okay, imagine you have a Twitter and you're an affiliate. You're selling something for 50%. That's absolutely fine. I would do that. But what I'd also do is get another link that I got 25% of and 25% to someone else, and I'd be pushing that out. You make a lot more money with other people doing the work for you, if you understand. So you can be an affiliate and you can get affiliates underneath you. Doesn't matter, even if you're the second or the third person down the line, you can still get people below you. Doesn't matter what business we're talking about here. If someone's prepared to pay for something, that's fine. Find something that needs doing, find a price they're prepared to pay, and find somebody who's going to do it for less than the price. Now, if it's a huge job, you need to make a good markup. But if it's small jobs, $1 is fine. If they're paying 20 and it takes 30 minutes and you know someone who'll do it for 19, you just need to suck up them jobs, as many as you can. Get someone else who's going to do more. Get another person who'll do it for 19. Get more jobs, more jobs, more jobs. Do such a, make sure, quality control, make sure the jobs are done properly. You're collecting $1 for doing nothing. This is the key to making money. I, a long time ago, knew a guy who was a street pimp. And he said, pimping is the only real passive income. I was like, why? He goes, because I sit here and they are doing the work. I don't have to do anything. Then they just give me the money. He goes, no other business where that is done. But basically, that is essentially all businesses. You're pimping out someone else's time for your cash. So it doesn't matter what it is. You can go on Craigslist, you can go on anything. Find something people are prepared to pay for. Find someone saying, look, I need some garbage collected and moved or whatever, $100 for the day, whatever. And then just call around your friends, find your 15-year-old brother, find someone who'll do it for $90, collect $10. That's a task for you. Pull it off once and your world will change. You'll do it once, you go, wow, okay. Then you just have to find a way to scale it. Because the problem with linking your time to your money is there's no scalability. When you destroy that link, you can scale things. So I personally generate quite a lot of money, and it's not linked to my time. I have a lot of people out there making money, and I make some money. There's people I pay more than I make. For example, there's a particular setup I have where I have 3 people making, let's say, $10,000 a month. I'm only making $3,000 from it, but it's their full-time job, and I literally do nothing. So to them, they're getting paid more than me, but I don't do anything. I keep all of my time. And if you can set up enough little things like this, $3,000 a month isn't much, but you know, it's the electricity bill, whatever. And it all adds up, and then you come up with a new idea, a new idea, a new idea. Most people out there do not want to be as entrepreneurial as you will have to be. Most people do not want the responsibility of trying to find money on their own. What they want is guaranteed money. That's what they want. They don't want the hard part of finding the job, negotiating the price. They don't want that. They just want someone to say, do this, I'll give you this. Most people are robots. So you have to take advantage of that. And it doesn't matter if it's cutting grass, it doesn't matter if it's something online, it doesn't matter what it is. If you can take advantage of that, you will find a way to make money. Start this on a very small scale. Start this on a small scale so your time's no longer linked to your money and you're making $500 extra a month. Small scale. Bang. Get an affiliate marketing. I'm telling you something now. You can go on Twitter right now with 1,000 followers. You can do a deal with a company to get an affiliate saying, if I get any product sold through this link, I get X%. Get that done. Then all you have to do is convince people with more followers than you, people more important than you are, to tweet your link. And they're the ones doing all the work. They're the ones with all the influence. They're the ones with all the fucking followers. And you're still getting paid off of their accounts. Like, there's a million things you can do. All it's down to is, once I said before, your mindset, your body language, knowing people respecting you. If you approach someone with an opportunity, they respect it. If you do these kind of things and you know people who like making money, then you're going to be fine. But this is also another real key thing. When I say know people who like making money, most people, the people they hang around with are dickheads. Most people hang around with people uninterested in money. Before I had money, all I talked about was money. When I'd sit around with my friends, it'd be like, oh, hi, how you been? Yeah, okay, bang. How can I make money? How are you making money? How do we make money right now? We're in this coffee shop. Okay, how much is the coffee? Do you think they're making money in this shop? Do you think they're losing money? Why is the waitress ugly? They'd make more money if they had a pretty waitress. Why don't they have a garden outside? It's sunny outside. Do they sell cake? No. If I had a coffee shop next door and I sold cake and I had a garden and I had a pretty waitress, would I make more money than them? These are the things that would just go through my mind when I was just sitting having coffee. You're sitting there having coffee, scrolling up and down Instagram, looking at people with better lives than you, unhappy. I was sitting there thinking, okay, maybe I need to fucking take this place out of business. And then I can buy it off them for pennies when they're fucking broke. You gotta think about these things. If you think about money and the people you're around only think about money and you understand that if you can take on any job, any task, and you can outsource it for less than you're being paid, you're gonna make money. This is what my business card's all about. Tigers tamed. People go, well, you can't tame a tiger. No, but you know what I can do? I can tell you a price. You can send me the money, and I can find someone who will tame a tiger for less than you sent me. That's what I can fucking do. So that's why I make sure my price is right. So you're like, oh, you can't tame tigers. I can tame a tiger. Send me $1 million, I'll tame a tiger. Try me. And I'll keep $500,000. I'll give $500,000 to some fucking African dude who grew up around tigers. He's happy, I'm happy, bang. I ain't gonna fucking see a tiger. I'm busy getting a blowjob. That's how you get rich. That is the key. That's the second component. Key 1, make yourself high value, increase your income with whatever you're currently doing, that's fine. Number 2, delink your time and your money. Find a way to become a middleman. Find a way to become a fixer. Outsource things. If you start doing that correctly, I'm telling you, money starts to come in. From there, what you want to do with the money is up to you. Some people are investing in cryptocurrency, some people are investing in property, whatever. It's completely up to you. But a lot of these online how to make money blogs are garbage. They tell you if you don't drink a Starbucks once a week and save it, in 15 years you'll have 30 grand. Like, who gives a shit? Like, what is 30 grand? Me and CMQ blow 30 grand in a weekend. Like, what can you buy a house with 30 grand? Can you buy a car with 30 grand? Well, yeah, but is it a life-changing car? No. Like, it's not even a lot of money. It's all garbage. I can tell you a few tricks for frugality, but it ain't gonna change your life. I mean, all in all, it ain't gonna change your life. You can't save yourself rich. You need to increase your income. So the task from this video is as follows. Watch all the other videos again. Get the mindset right, get the body language right, etc. So when you approach someone and say, hey, I've got a job. If you do this, I can pay you this much money. Get them to agree. Find someone else. Find the job first. Find someone who goes, I need this doing. Fine, no problem. Find someone else to do it. Make sure they're getting paid less than you're getting paid. Keep the middle money. And that's how you'll end up starting your first business. Very few people start their first business by just quitting their job and starting a company online and go in there and starting a company. It doesn't work that way. It's far more organic than that. It grows slowly. Like, you know what? I can outsource this to him, outsource this to him. I have to quality control their work to make sure it's done properly. All of a sudden, I'm basically their boss. Oh, we got lots of work coming in. They're working full time, blah, 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 blah. And before you know, you have a company. That's how it goes. So if you're sitting there going, well, what things can I do? Look, Google online. There's a million different little bullshit jobs on Craigslist or whatever. Find someone to do it. If you have a little brother, make his stupid ass do it. Find a way. And one way or another, that's going to grow into a company. And then